Kanya from Created Health, Nutrition and Fitness. So we know that inactivity is the fourth leading cause of death worldwide. We also know that physical inactivity leads to diabetes and hypertension. So researchers have developed a program called IWT to help keep us all healthy, fit, and increase our quality of life and improve our longevity of life. So researchers have developed a program called IWT, which is interval walking training. This style of exercise has now been introduced after seeing the results for lowering systolic and diastolic blood pressure using this program. It has now been introduced in a form of rehab with patients suffering from heart disease. Now, it was in the Mayo Clinic that they started to introduce this, and it has since been put into a lot of medical research research notes and also medical research textbooks. And so they did some research around heart was done separately again after seeing the initial results and how good the blood pressure results were. So they then started using it for rehab with patients that have heart disease to try to get them to start exercising. So they were using it in people with currently heart disease or people that have recently undergone surgery to get them back into exercise again. So they divided them into 3 groups. They obviously had patients that had heart disease, and the participants were 45 to 65 year age group, so again a middle-aged age group, and the research was done for about a 3-month period. So they had one group that did no exercise at all. They had a second group where they would put them on machine exercise, and the machine that they chose was a recumbent bike or a stationary bike, and they would go on that once a week. And then they also had a third group who not only did the machine once a week, but they also implemented the IWT program twice a week. So 3 times a week they were doing something, once on the bike and then twice using the IWT program. And it was really very interesting what they found. So after I think it was a 5-month period that this was conducted, and at the end of the 5 months they found that there was a improvement in the actual pumping of the heart, and they looked at the LVEF, which was the it was actually 6 months, I beg your pardon. So it was 6 months that this research was done with heart disease patients. So they looked at the left ventricle ejection fraction, and that way they were able to monitor the strength of the pumping and functioning of the heart. And they found that after doing this for a 6-month period, there was a improvement in the pumping and functioning of the heart. Researchers also, when they were looking at heart disease, looked at a hormone called BNP. BNP is a hormone that is increased when the heart is under stress. And they found that the participants that went on the machine didn't really have any improvement in this area. However, the people that were the participants in the research that were combining both the exercise machine as a recumbent exercise bike and also twice a week doing the IWT had reduced BNP hormone, which is a stress hormone on the heart. So this was just quite an interesting research done around interval walking training. And just to revise you with what IWT is, it is interval walking training where you do a gentle stretch before you commence. It is 3 minutes of gentle walking at a leisurely pace, then immediately following a 3 minutes of a quick stride, a large stride, swinging the arms, getting as big a gait in your step as you can, making sure that your heel lands on the ground first, opening out the chest to increase oxygen uptake. So that is the form of exercise, and doing 3 minutes of gentle and 3 minutes of a vigorous stride is considered one set, and this is performed for a number of sets. It is 5 sets that you do back to back, which takes 30 minutes. So for people that have a family history of heart disease, or you currently have heart disease, or you have recently undergone heart surgery and you want to reduce the stress on your heart and improve the pumping of your heart, IWT has now been proven to be effective for people with heart disease, because remember, at the end of the day, your health is your wealth. I'm Tanya from Created Health, Nutrition and Fitness. So get out there, get some exercise done, put on those runners and get moving.